I'm joined once again by
PWA Hall of Famer, Fitzpatrick.
I am joined once again for our main event by Thaddeus Archer III.
Ducking Dr. Kyoto for the last half hour.
First, the challenger.
What are you handing envelopes to referees for? What's going on? Don't think I didn't see that.
Well, Dr. Kyoto wanted a little help, and I got some money and helped him out. Nonetheless, water under the bridge. Here is our challenger.
We often speak of the terrible attitude of Nicole Matthews.
A great attitude.
But that terrible attitude has manifested itself into a big championship match.
Denied.
She is Nicole Matthews.
I think we can both agree that this is well deserved. I mean, Nicole Matthews is the great ring box record here.
Oh, there's no arguing that she is absolutely deserving of this title shot.
And your champion.
And we see the grand champion make his way to the ring, flanked by fellow members of the Clandestine Society, unfortunately unsuccessful in their bid to become the LPW Tag Team Champions, but nonetheless, the Clandestine Society still holds the biggest prize of pro wrestling.
For now.
A tighter unit you will not find with Michael Richard Blais and Team Ride or Die.
They are just a faction.
He is running the ring accompanied by the Clandestine Society from Calgary, Alberta, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is your savior, your love pro wrestling grand champion, God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blais.
The first ever LPW Grand Champion, Michael Richard Blais, set to defend that very title against Nicole Matthews to cap off what's been a very eventful, very exciting night of professional wrestling here in Edmonton. This is the part where you say something. You say, yes, Boris.
Sorry, I was watching my cousin Slenderous Archer, the third up there. This time, kind of creepy with Steve.
I was going to say something really mean, but I didn't.
Yeah, you're a good man. No, you know, Michael Richard Blais has been a fighting champion. You have to give that to him. He has been defending that belt month after month, and here he is doing it again against Nicole Matthews, who has no problem in doing whatever it takes to win.
And these two spending a lot of time on the road. I know MRB was in Vancouver last night. Wrestling for NEW. I believe Nicole Matthews might have been on that event as well. I apologize for not having that information, but nonetheless, there's some travel, there's some sleepless nights. But right now, when the gold's on the line, none of that matters.
And I think they're going to be back together again here shortly for WrestleCores next week, too.
Yes, it is. Our friends over at WrestleCore, we give a great big shout out to them. Absolutely wonderful work they're doing over there, and we're
Love Cobra Kai.
Very
wonderful company.
Very happy for them. Blais looking to escape that hammerlock into the top wrist lock. Just kind of a feeling out process early on here. I don't think anyone expects to get the submission, but just anything you can do to get a quick upper hand. Matthews able to reverse into
counter
that arm ringer. Blais thought about going to the ropes, but can use his dexterity to escape. Got a hold of that ankle, takes Matthews down, rolling over into that side headlock, switching into the front face lock, but Matthews able to spin out into the waist lock. Very similar start to this match to what we saw in our other singles title match with Sean Moore and Mitch Clark.
Yeah, very technical. But, you know, you saw when Nicole Matthews came out, she was wearing the Lionsgate Dojo jacket, and on top of just the matches that they're having out there for NEW for WrestleCore, you have the Lionsgate Dojo. They're having Dojo Wars. MRB, I know in the Clandestine Society have been out there. So, I mean, they're training together. They're working together. They're fighting each other. I feel like these two know each other well, even though they, haven't fought each other in a match, technically. Both, I mean, absolute students of the game.
Matthews using that head scissors to escape that wrist control. Blais trying to escape.
She didn't want to say.
No, she's using those hands to try to keep Blais from escape, but nonetheless able to do so, floating over into the front facelock. This is not necessarily the start to this match I thought, but it's very interesting. Blais continuing with left arm control, but not for long, using the leverage for arm drag, with Blais holding on, maintaining control of that wrist, and I think Matthews is starting to get pissed.
I was just going to say, now we're seeing the Nicole Matthews we know all too well.
And that's what happens when Nicole Matthews gets pissed. But now I think Michael Richard Blais might be equally as pissed, and I think we're about to get into the second gear.
That smile creeps across Nicole's face, and MRB's not having any of it.
Hard kick between the shoulder blades. And I don't know if it's wise to get into a kicking war with MRB, but Nicole Matthews is afraid of no one.
She slapped him so hard she had to take a knee.
Snapmare again and again, another hard boot.
Not the hand is MRB. He's focusing on her back so far.
Look at the look on Nicole Matthews' face. Shoulder tackle from Blais. Charging those ropes again, rolling through. Matthews off the ropes, up and over goes MRB.
Whoa.
Matthews rolls through. Very evenly matched in the speed and athleticism department. Oh, Blais caught that kick coming in. Blais exploring his options, decides to go for the roundhouse and the sweep. Neither successful.
And Ted here.
Into the corner, up and over. That is vintage Blais rolling through. Charging the corner, up and over goes Nicole Matthews. Oh, and she caught him. Now caught in the corner, sandwiched into the buckle with that drop kick. Very nicely done. Charging in again and another drop kick.
And the grimace on that punum of Nicole Matthews. She is great.
Running knee right to the jaw. Blais followed her in.
I was going to say it looked like she is getting the upper hand here, but...
No, I think we're still very, very even right now. Blais looking to go with that knee again. Whoa! Through the ropes, but able to land on the apron. Carter coming in with that kick. MRB up to the top and got chopped down with the kick. He fell awkwardly down to the cameras, and that might be the first big mistake, the first big break of this match. Look at the mug.
That's what like I said, the grimace on that punum of Nicole Matthews.
And now she's going to attempt to go to work after that horrific fall. Blais looks like he's maybe favoring his chest or a rib area. I'm not exactly sure. I think so. Might be something compromised. Oh. It might be that arm or that elbow, and I think that Nicole Matthews knows it because that's the target of those kicks. Yep, wrapping that arm around, trying to hyperextend that elbow.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, even for the 4 or 5 seconds, it's effective. And yes, that left arm. Definitely in the crosshairs of Nicole Matthews. Arm wringer, and head over heels goes Blais. And I talked earlier about the mean streak of Sheik Akbar Shabazz, but I don't know if anyone in LPW has one as large as Nicole Matthews.
No.
Oh, god damn.
The biggest mean streak, and she doesn't call you a donkey, so win-win.
Hammerlock and using that knee to keep that arm in position while she works on extending the other one. And that is all kinds of bad news for MRB. That elbow hyperextended, that wrist hyperextended, and you can see he is in all kinds of discomfort. Referee in position. Oh. Hyperextending that shoulder, and MRB
just flopping around in pain.
I mean, that body language, obvious. And this is something we haven't seen up to this point. Usually we see Nicole Matthews join with fans a lot. Not so much up to this point.
Well, I mean, this is a shot at the Love Pro Wrestling Top Championship, the Grand Championship.
Yep, the gold is on the line. Drop kick into that arm. And
you have to stay focused. And focused, Nicole is back to that arm again.
Into that Fujiwara armbar. Driving the elbow into the back of the skull of MRB. Fujiwara bending those fingers back again. The Fitz in position. I mean, there's no quit in MRB, but you have to think about permanent damage at some point.
Not going to have much give in him after.
Oh. And that arm being compromised is going to take away a lot of MRB's offense as well.
Absolutely.
Very successful at keeping Blais ground down to the mat, trying to get up to the vertical base. Definitely in pain, but getting those pins underneath him and back up. Kick into that thigh area. Blais rolling through, tried to take the pin. Unsuccessful sunset flip. Blais rolling through.
And every movement you can see him favoring that arm.
Blais now with that submission locked on. But using his arms to bend out the knees like that, that's got to put pressure on that elbow and shoulder of his own. Referee in position. Matthews got to make sure she keeps her shoulders off the mat. And she's going to escape that hold in a very, very intelligent way by attacking that injured arm.
Yep, here we go.
I mean, that's tremendous strategy. You got to give the devil their due on that one.
Absolutely. As soon as she got a hold of that arm, MRB just melted.
Look, a hammerlock position, but from the front. And now Blais, referee checking on Blais. Up to his feet. MRB might be trying for like a fisherman buster, but just dragging her into the ropes.
Yeah, that was just what?
Well, Blais got the separation he wanted, but took a tumble down to the floor.
I think it was just absolute desperation there. He needed to get away from. How much pain is he in?
Referee administering the 10 count. MRB up onto the apron, 2 handfuls of hair. He's not going to suplex her out to the floor, is he?
No.
If I'm the fans there, I'd get the hell out of the way.
Why is everybody
They seem not too concerned. Oh, MRB precariously perched up on that top rope.
He's trying to fight it.
Grape DDT from the top. Could we see a new champion?
3?
No. MRB used that arm to kick out, but presented it right to her.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, now looking for that Juji Gatami, but MRB keeping the fingers locked. Matthews pounding away. MRB folds over and folds her up.
Part of MRB getting a pin out of that.
Nonetheless, yep, that arm still trapped, and MRB knew it and scampered that foot over to the bottom rope.
That ring awareness.
Yep. Great. Matthews has to break the hold, but again, damage done. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect this match to be the amount of submission and grappling that it is.
Neither did I, especially knowing Nicole Matthews. Not that she can't do this, but there we go. She definitely likes to get mean in the ring.
But this has become an exhibition in grappling, and Nicole Matthews, definitely the more successful of the two. Blais caught up in those ropes and wide open for those kicks from Matthews on that ring apron. Hard kicks repeated to that chest, that sternum area.
And Nicole's just loving it. Oh, she caught him right in the face with that one. Oh.
I mean, MRB's known for throwing those kicks. He'd get a taste of his own medicine, but he caught that one coming in. He's going to get out on the apron. Spinning around. Ooh. Up onto that top turnbuckle.
Tying Nicole Matthews up, but
very precarious position up on that top rope. Matthews trying to fight out. But I think
MRB trying to hold on.
Yeah, I think those legs are tied up into that turnbuckle.
Yep. Again, smart ring awareness.
Right in the face, and now Matthews in a much more precarious position.
Oh, where is she?
MRB ascending up
before
to that top turnbuckle. Matthews has got a hold of that arm. Oh, big double stomp right to the chest of Nicole Matthews. You see MRB favoring that arm. That took a bit out of him as well, but both competitors down. And I think that Blais, I think there might be a bit of dislocation. You see him trying to pop fingers and elbows back into place.
Pop fingers, or if he can feel his fingers, or what.
And Matthews just trying to figure out what zip code she's in. Zip code, that's American. Postal code.
Postal code.
We are worldwide, and I can't talk.
That is true. What they, a prefecture code in Japan? Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Blais locking eyes on his opponent, coming together in the center of the ring. And Nicole Matthews fires the first shot across the bow. Blais happy to return. This is more of what I thought we were going to get. A slugfest.
Ooh. It was funny. It's for a championship, but these two seem to, I mean, this seems a lot more personal. I have to wonder, with the formation of the Clandestine Society School and the Lionsgate Dojo, if this is like schools.
I mean, there's that. There's the championship.
There's everything. There's more to this than I would have thought happened. Like,
there's bragging rights. Matthews made it to the main event. She wants to stay there. Ooh. Kick into that.
She has earned it.
Thigh muscle.
Face of Nicole Matthews.
He's returning the favor with that kick into the thigh muscle. They're trying to chop each other down to size. Oh, caught that kick coming in. Dragon screw, maintaining control of that ankle.
What's he doing here?
Another dragon screw. MRB says, you take my arm, I'm going to take your leg. And you can see some confidence building in MRB, helping her to her feet, just so we can put her back down again with a third dragon screw in that knee. You can see the pain etched on the face of the challenger.
Oh, 3 amigos dragons.
This is your main event of our 1-year anniversary show. Titles on the line. Blais again, control of that leg. Matthews begging off. Oh, hard kick. And this is the MRB that we know.
We know what's happening. You're absolutely
vicious
right.
Kick combo. Knee lift. Into the backdrop driver. Going for the cover, hooking that hurt leg. Matthews still able to escape. You can see still trying to work out the kinks in that arm. MRB debating his next offense.
What's with that smile? He's got something he's cooking up here.
I think he might be cooking up the sharpshooter.
Something sharp.
If he can turn her. Oh, got caught on the inside. Right on.
We're going to see a new champ.
Oh, Blais barely escaped.
What a beautiful opportunistic moment by Nicole Matthews.
That clothesline. Snapmared out of that inverted DDT. Brainbuster on the knee.
Raise a Love Pro Wrestling beer to the Brainbuster Brew.
That has won many matches for MRB, but not tonight. Matthews kicking out of the Brainbuster on the knee, and there are not many that have done that.
And again, shout out to Love Pro Wrestling and Alley Cats Brainbuster Brew. Available at Alley Cats.
Have you tried it?
Retailers. I have.
Is it delicious?
It is delicious. It's a beautiful golden ale. Blonde ale.
That particular avenue of pleasure has been closed off to me, but nonetheless, smoke them if you got it. And a devious smile creeping across the face of MRB. And he wants to save Nicole Matthews.
I was just going to say that.
Ooh. Able to sidestep that knee, and she hit a hard kick on the side of the head.
Kick.
Yeah, she's looking to follow up with something high impact. Nicole Matthews scaling the turnbuckles up to the top. Blais playing a bit of possum. He caught her. And now, back into that trio. Whoa, that's the second time.
Whoa, is Nicole.
He might go for that stomp again. I don't know if she can take another one of those.
Yeah. The lights definitely turned out last time.
Whoa, what great core strength from Nicole Matthews to get back up. Oh, hurling Blais off the top. Halfway across the ring. Tremendous show of power.
Absolutely.
Getting herself out from being entangled in those ropes.
Well, that's got to do something to the legs. That's got to make him more jealous.
Blais up to his feet. Hip tossed into the ropes. And now MRB.
Oh, what was he?
Hung out to dry. Repeated kicks between those shoulder blades.
The power of Nicole Matthews is lifting MRB up on him.
And now Blais precariously perched on the top turnbuckle. This is going to end badly.
Where is this going to end? How is this going to end? What is going to happen with this?
Firing in the elbows.
It's like Nicole's just strapping in to slap him. What the?
German suplex from the top. Nicole Matthews remains on the top.
Ouch.
Icole Matthews with the moonsault right on target.
Huge him.
Oh, Blais.
Wow.
Barely saving his championship.
How did he kick out of that?
Hellacious German suplex right down on the head.
And even Nicole, wondering how he kicked out of that.
She's shocked. If she's able to follow up, the reign of MRB might be on borrowed time. She's got that cravat firing in knees. She's got to feel a couple more high-impact moves like that. Her bag will be 10 pounds heavier. Shoved off into the ropes. Rolling through. Looking for that sharpshooter he tried to get earlier.
Nicole fighting it.
She's fighting with everything she's got. Able to turn it over.
And it's in.
Leaning back with that sharpshooter.
The crowd doesn't seem to like this.
Nicole Matthews clawing her way, dragging Blais, and you mentioned that strength earlier, dragging MRB across the ring to get to that bottom rope.
I mean, I've always known Nicole's, prowess, dirty tactics, but strength, it is surprising tonight.
And Nicole Matthews came to play tonight. She knows what's at stake. Oh, caught Blais coming in with that kick. Just give a bit of space to try to maybe go back after that arm.
What is this?
Sitting down that arm and with that cravat right across the nose and the face of MRB.
That's going to make it hard to breathe.
Yeah, and he's far away. He's far away from those ropes, grabbing a hold of the arm of the referee. Blais reaching with everything he has for that bottom rope. Able to slip out of the grasp. Trying to get control, maybe trying to pick her up.
Maybe.
There's a show of strength from Michael Richard Blais.
What is it?
Almost like a sidewalk slam right in the center of the ring, and you can see again favoring that arm. I guarantee that took a lot out of that arm. Absolute barn burner main event. You can see the way that left arm hanging limp at the side of MRB. Perhaps the top rope, not a wise choice, but who am I to say different?
Yeah. And the crowd seems to be chanting almost at this point equally for both.
Matthews prone on the canvas. MRB targets locked. 450, but got caught by the arm. Triangle choke with that arm caught.
Is he getting tapped?
Referee's in position. Oh, MRB, that's locked in deep. MRB close to the rope, but I don't know if he knows it. Reaching out.
He can't even see. He's just reaching desperately.
Show of strength. MRB lifts her up. like a hurricanrana head scissors to escape out of that. And again, rolling through the arm. Blais rolling through.
Whole bunch of rolling.
Got a hold of the legs and trying to look for that sharpshooter again. MRB got it locked in. That's the dungeon lock. MRB with that dungeon lock. That move invented and perfected by TJ Wilson, Tyson Kidd. MRB using that dungeon lock. You gotta think that move was passed on down.
I think so too.
From Tyson Kidd, TJ Wilson to MRB. And that's the key to a victory and a successful defense of the LPW Grand Championship.
That's a feather who's been keeping in his cap. That was an elbow in the below.
Nicole Matthews, a very game competitor, took that dungeon lock to get the job done. That left arm of MRB hanging. And I think Nicole Matthews turned a lot of heads tonight. But nonetheless, still your LPW Grand Champion, leader of the Clandestine Society, God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blais.
Here's the Clandestine Society looking for Matthews.
I think some respect was earned tonight.
I think so. Natural sign of respect here for the end of the match.
Big smile on the face. And the olive branch extended.
That's my girl, Nicole.
I can't say that I'm surprised, but